I went to Corliss. You know what I'm saying? I know 103rd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, at lunchtime, sophomore. I'm saying, shout out to my man Marco. We be at lunchtime at the table. You know what I'm saying? Free Marco. You know what I'm saying? I know that nigga be home soon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I was like, man, it was cool, man. Just man, I was most of the time I hoop. So I go to the wild hoop. That's all I used to do, man. Is just play ball and hoop wherever I could and can and rap. And a lot of people know me for rap because that's what I used to always do in school is rap. If it's a talent show, a certain show, I'll convince the teacher to let me rap or whatever like that. So that's what a lot of people know me for. So for me to keep going, a lot of people I started with them jumped off the ship or stopped or quit. But I was like, I'm one of the ones that kept going, and people see that like, dang, I remember him. He used to be rapping, he used to be doing the shows, and he's still going, and it's paying off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stems from high school.
Were the females friendly back then?
Yeah, they was friendly. They was real friendly. They was real friendly. Yeah. I was always cool, nigga. Just mind my business, quiet, chill out, cool. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time they came to me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but yeah, you can say that. Yeah,
All right, so you're from the Wild Hunters, right, in Chicago, right?
yeah.
Are you familiar with Lil Yummy?
The same block. We from the same block.
You're
You know
from
what
the
I'm saying?
same block as Lil Yummy.
Same block. He stayed at the end of the block. I stayed at the other end. You know what I'm saying? And he was real cool with my man's next door. So so when I used to be over his crib and we be cool and playing around, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like Yummy would come down there. So, you know what I'm saying? I talked to him a few times or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm very from that's why when Pac shouted his name out on Me Against the World, I'm like, oh, that's the first time where I actually knew somebody. Like I was like, dang, I'm like, he's from where I'm from. Like it's not across the way, not from the same block. And I'm like, dang, Pac saying his name. I'm like, I was a kid, so I'm like, dang, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm from the same block. I just saw him like in passing, so I wasn't around him like all the time or whatever. But man, he was pretty cool. When I seen him, he was pretty cool. He was cool with me. I was like, with my mans, I'm like, and that's probably because I was with my mans, and you know what I'm saying? He was cool. When I seen him, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like he was smart to be his age. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to be his age, he was pretty smart when I seen him. So that's why I was like, but other than that, he was cool, man. And when I seen him, he was quiet. He was chilling.
Did you know Siobhan Dane?
No, I ain't know Siobhan Dean, but me and her brother, that's my man's man. Siobhan brother, that's my dude, man. To this day, like he always support me. You know what I'm saying? He just hit me the other day, said, I'm coming to a show, I'm coming to a show. I said, yeah, right. He's like, no, nigga, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like I told him, like when the time is right, but he be like, man, he's like, I be want to tell you the story, man, so you can put it, since you rap, and you could put it in the words, and you know what I'm saying, to tell the story. I was like, man, well, if you want me to when you ready, as how you want me to relay it, then you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But yeah, I didn't know her, but man, me and him used to hoop together too. We went to college, we got real tight. When I was in high school, we walked to school together. You know what I'm saying? Walk home together. We go hoop. We go to practice together. So then after that, me and him got tight. And after that, then when I started doing the music, then you know what I'm saying, he started. That's one dude right there always supporting me, and still do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I ain't know her, but I was more in tune with her brother.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, Lil Yummy is the 11-year-old kid that was accused of murder, and then he was subsequently shot and killed, allegedly by his own gang. Now, you grew up in the same neighborhood. How prevalent are gangs in your neighborhood?
Man, gang's been around. Chicago is a gangster city. That's since Al Capone days. So gangs has just always just been there, and always will be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and then the only thing that makes I tell people like that now that I'm in the hey, I said what makes it too where it can get it popping at any time is you could go to the corner store and it's a totally different gang at the corner store. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sharing the same store. Y'all, you go to school. Y'all sharing the same school. It ain't like it's a 4, 5 block radius and it's just one gang. Like it could be one block could just be yours, and a whole another block is a whole another gang, and y'all gotta go to the gas station and you might see your op. So I'm like, man, it could get real dangerous. It could get real dangerous then.
That's the reason why I think they call it the Wild Hunters because of that situation. When you look at Inglewood, those guys have like a full radius with just one particular gang. But from what I heard and what I know, the hundreds have different gangs everywhere. Could you explain how that works?
Man, you should like you could. It's like I said, you go one block, be the MCs. You go, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, man, it's GDs. You know what I'm saying? You go across the tracks, man, it's Vice Lords. You know what I'm saying? You go down, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, the BDs. Then you go over, it's the foes. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like right in that little radius, and just think it's a gas station there, it's a store there, it's a school. You all sharing the same school, gas station. So I'm like, at any time it can go down.
Mm. So it's very dangerous in the Wild Hunters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.